Good morning everyone, it's that time of year, isn't it, where everybody's Christmas shopping or something, first Friday of December. So I promise I've recorded for quite a lot of people. So we're just going to keep our shoulders down. As always, try not to let them rise up around our ears, which is very common at this time of year. So actually give yourself a little shrug and feel how awful that feels, and then back down. Shrug again, up, and then back down, and try and keep them there for the duration of the class. And we're just going to come up for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then back for 10, for 9, 8, for 7, 6 more. So we'll do a nice stretch for back and shoulders at the end, because I know everyone's feeling a bit frazzled. It's crazy, isn't it? One day of the year and it sends people manic. 2, and 1, and then a big circle round. And 2, and 3, 3 on the other side, and 3, and 2. Oh, I'm selling massage vouchers as well, Ruth, if you want to buy one for Ollie or vice versa. And then I'll send link. I don't know, I might have already sent it. 2. I've got some really old professional ones made up. And 6 more, instead of sending just a little sheet of paper through on an email. 4 more for 4. I'm massaging Lord and Lady Howard at the minute. Going up in the well, they're lovely. And 1, well done. And then take it into a nice second position, shoulders down, tight through the tummy, bring it as low as you can, low and slow. Oh look, I'm just peeping into the sun as I come down. Hopefully you can still see me. It's cold, but beautiful. 6, let's do 10 more. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, I've got to keep my socks on today, 2, and 1, well done. Then bring it in, always have something to balance on, just in case you need it, like a wall, or unless you're fabulous and you know you don't need anything. So my foot might slip, I might have to take my socks off. Ooh, da, 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 da. It's like a freezer. So, in, we're just going to keep them shoulders down. We're going to take our arms up for 3. Back down. For 2. For 1. Hold, take your arms out, turn the palms up, just in for 4, in for 3, really elongate, for 2, for 1, and then to here, squeeze back, don't let the ribs come up and out as well, though. Keep the ribs down, and then for 3, 2, and 1, good. Sometimes I find it a lot easier to balance when you're doing something with the arms. Take one foot in front. Bring the hips back and very slowly start melting down towards the floor. Just letting the head just hang. Oh, feel that deep stretch. Where are you tight? Is it the back? Is it the butt? Is it the hamstrings? Or even into the calf? Take a breath in. Out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, breath in, and gently back up. We're stacking that spine, bone by bone. Oh, beautiful. And to the other side. And again, we're just going to bring up. It's just nice to hold on to something just to get yourself into tree. Push the big toe into the mat, the little toe, draw that navel in towards your spine, hold, and take it up for 3. In. And again, my foot slipping. And again, take it out. This time, bring arms under and out. And 2. And 3. Elongate. 4. And then back into chest. 2. 3. And 4. Good. Really strengthen that supporting leg. Take one foot over. Hips back. Chin to chest. Gently down. Letting the head just hang. Your arms become really, really heavy. You don't have to force it down. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, breath in. Gently back up. So we're going to work very much on strength, mobility and flexibility, but in the mobility order first. So we're just going to work up our arms a bit before we lift a few little weights. So I'm going to say hello to Karen, a girl that I was trying to say mobility is first. So just take it up and then over. And then back and down, and then a front raise, retract, out and down. And again, up to shoulder, over, back, down and out to the front, retract, back and down. Good, so we've done a little bit with our arms anyway, so we're going to just pick one weight up at a time to start with. So again, really good for just turning those arms. So we're going to do, only going to do 8 of each motion. So we're just going to take it out to the side because this is one of the hardest. 1. So if you're wondering what weight I've got, guys, I've got a 3 kilo. Yeah, just depends on the action. This is enough for me, a 3 on an abduction. For some people, 2 is enough, but you can easily work up. A bicep, I can probably really do 5 or 6. And last one, you won't bulk, guys. And then just keep the palm in and just take it up and lower. 2, lower. 3, lower. 4. Really good for that bone density. 4, which we lose as we start getting a little bit older. And 1. Well done. Switch to the other side. So again, lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift. Try and really kind of feel the resistance. So lower as slowly on the way down as you do on the way up. Otherwise it becomes a little bit like that. And again, 2, 1, back into bicep. 1, this is harder for me because I've got a little bit of tennis elbow. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then into your tricep 1. So again, we're just going to take that arm really out wide. And we're going to take it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to bring it into here for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it into chariot, hold it up, shoulders down, but lift your arm as high as you can and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, let's come to the other side. So again, into here, so we're not bringing the weight to the front, we're taking our arm back, shoulders down, pulse in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tricep 1, reach, 2, chin to chest. 4, 4, 3, 2, hold it as straight as you can, the arm, shoulder blades down, lift your arm as high as you can, pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Well done. Pick the other one up just to do a little bit of dumb waiter. So take the soles of the feet together, draw the tummy in, rib cage down, bring it to here, take it out for 10, for 9, don't let the ribs come up and out as well, keep the ribs together, 8, 7, 6, poor Angela, hi Angela, she's good at doing the recording, and hi to Chris, Teresa, Karen, lots of people who, and 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then back to centre, and then just into a front raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then last but not least, up with both arms, shoulder blades down, core connected, squeeze back through the scapula, bring it in, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 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 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, fabulosa. So that's the strength bit done. Let's do a little bit of a stretch, which is equally as important. So take one leg in front, take the opposite hand on the top of the head and bring that ear towards the shoulder. Do a couple of little circles. And then back, pull down a bit more. Oh, Natalie popped round last night, Ruth. She owes my brother some money for a job he did for her. And she just popped in to see Michelle, and I said, I think Peyton's got a dress. And then just the other side. And can you imagine how gorgeous she'll look? And then again, pull over. And let's just check our flexibility in triceps. So take it up, push one elbow down. So getting the palm into the middle of the shoulder blades. And then just see, I've been massaging a lot this week, so I'm pretty tight because I use my right hand quite a lot, or my right forearm. So I can only just touch on that side. You'll notice on the other side, I'm much better, and that's usually the case. And then again, if you're not touching at all, a really good one is to kind of get a towel. So a good thing is, you know, when you do that when you wipe your back, it's actually, when you get out of the shower, it's actually a good thing to do. Okay, and then just take, so don't be alarmed if you can't touch, a lot of people can't. But we want to try and keep that movement going because it helps, obviously, with things like, you know, combating frozen shoulder and stuff. Don't want to not be able to fasten our bras to it. And 2, nobody wants that. And 1, well done. And then just take it over. I think this is one of my favourite stretches, and the other way. And let's just do a little bit, not too much, but a little bit of strength work, but mobilise through the hip first. So take one foot forward. You want a really nice long stance. If you struggle with lunges balancing, you can always put the back heel on a wall, or obviously hold on to something, but we're going to mobilise first. So slightly externally rotate that back foot, and we're just going to do some little circles, that's all, just to keep the hip moving. 3, towards the chest, weight slightly forward, nice straight back. We're just going to do 10 on one side, 9. So take the knee as low to the floor as you can, but make sure it feels okay. Don't let that front knee come over the toes. 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weight into the front knee, drive the heel down into the floor, hold that deep stretch. I did a bit of a run yesterday, so I'm trying to make sure I stretch my calves out. It's getting a bit easier. Hold. And switch. So again, this lovely mobilisation. Whoop. It won't stay up. It's like a weeble, that roller this morning. And then circle. Circle. I'm going to have to put my socks back on in a minute, Ruth. Circle back. I'll say hello to Jenny as well. Quite a lot of people watch this one later. And then again, shoulders down. Let's take it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful, 1. Weight into the front. So I'm imagining I'm talking to someone now. So Karen, if you're watching the video, this is what we do. Mobility, strength, stretch home. So stretch the leg out. So of course lunges work the quads as well. We'll just do a nice little quadricep stretch. So just grab hold of something, don't compromise your stretch for balance, and just pull in, tuck your tailbone to increase that stretch. If you want to have a little bit of a challenge into balance, you can take it into your dancer's pose. And because I'm teaching the class, I can be a bit selfish, so we're going to now take this foot over and I'm going to stretch the calf again. Chin to chest, hips back, gently down. Really good this if you run or walk a lot, or you've got any knee issues. It's good to just do a runner stretch. Gently up. Beautiful. Let's do that other side. So again, just into quadricep stretch. That might be enough for you. Tuck the tailbone, or if you want another little balance, trying to keep still pulling the heel into butt. So you are stretching. So we want to stretch out the muscles that we've contracted because they shorten and get firm and toned, but you don't want them to get too tight. You want to lengthen them back out again. And in front, hips back, weight forwards, and again just gently, gently down to the floor. If you're not near the front of your mat, just walk to the front of the mat if you can in this position. And then take both legs apart, and then just take your right leg back and your left. So you end up in that plank position. We're pushing the mat away. Obviously this is Friday morning, it's not an advanced class, so if you want to come down onto the knees and just draw the belly in, you can. But you might be stronger than you think. Push the mat away, lift up through your breastbone. We're just going to hold for another 10, that's all. 10. Take the hips up nice and high, walk the hands back, and take the heels towards the floor. Hold that stretch. Don't worry if the heels don't go down completely. Beautiful. Let's come down to a back strengthening exercise and a glute. So come onto the 4-point kneeling, push the mat away, draw the tummy in, A lot of people don't like being on wrist, but it is good, it gets the bones strong. If you want to take the weight slightly forward so you're not taking all your weight over the wrist, you can. And we're just going to take one leg back. We're going to really draw that navel into spine to protect the back. Tuck the tailbone a little bit and then just lift for 10. Lift for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bring it in for 10. Keep the core engaged. 9, 8, 7. Really good to work the glutes, hip extension work. No one wants a flat, saggy bottom. That's usually what I get when I bake a cake. And then bring it in, flex the foot up for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the big toes together and just sit back and then just have a nice little rest. With your hands, pump them in and out, and let's go to that other side. So again, it's not about, so give yourself actually cow to cat first. Take a breath in, cow stretch or cat stretch, so now. One more. Back to centre. Take one leg out, hips on the floor, not on the floor, hips pointing down. Again, think about length of the leg as opposed to height. 2, 3, keep going. 4, 5, my feet are freezing. 6, 7, 8, bend at the knee, bring the foot in towards the bottom. Oh, that feels better. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex, draw the tummy in, just push it up, little pulses. 2, 3, 4. Feel your bum, it should feel nice and hard. I know that's a bit weird, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Knees together and just sit back onto your heels. So sit your bum onto your heels into a closed position, child's pose. If your arms are just bothering you overhead, just bend the elbow. And Ruth, I know you always like to work on that posture, hon. So we're just going to come down onto our front, guys, and we're just going to take our palms into the imaginary seams of our trousers. Push the pubic bone down into the mat. Imagine you've got something hot on the mat and you are drawing your belly button in and away from the mat. That's really important. Shoulders down, hands towards the feet. Lift up into that little chest lift. You don't lift high. Keep drawing the belly in. Imagine a piece of A4 paper sliding underneath the tummy. Take the right arm out to the side and gently back to centre. And the left. And the right. And the left. Both together. Just move the roller. Back in. Gently back down, have a little wiggle of the bum, let everything relax again. Start your setup again. Push the pubic bone down, tip the tailbone, draw the navel into spine, reach the shoulder blades down, length through the crown of the head. Take the right arm out to the side, really long. Back to centre. The left arm. Back to centre. Both arms together. Back to centre. Right. Left, both together, back in, lower back down. More than ever this month we're going to be carrying lots of shopping, shoulders will start hiking forward. Next one, take your arms so that your elbows are bent, so you're in like a capital W or a goalpost cactus position. Push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, slide the elbows down towards the waist, squeeze your scapula together, just hold. Keep drawing tummy in, long neck, eyes looking down, lower back down, let everything wiggle. And let's do that one more time. Push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, lift your forearms, lift the upper back, squeeze your scapula together, elbows down towards the waist, length through the crown of the head, nice long neck. For 10. Take your hands back down and bring them to the back, to your back near your bottom, and squeeze, creating that stretch through the pectoral wall. Hold. And nice little windscreen wipe side to side. And beautiful. Well done. Where are we for time? Oh my goodness me. Good. Okay, so let's come straight onto our back, lovelies. And we'll do some nice core work. Now you've got to go at quarter root, so we'll do some core work and some shoulder work, and then if you want to go before we do side leg on, by all means do. Okay, so chin towards the chest. If you've not got a roller at home, just follow all this on the mat. The important thing is that you've got length through the collarbones. You should have now, we've just stretched them out. Your forearms are down on the mat. Rib cage are in and down, so if you find your last rib, it should be on the mat. And then you've got this nice little gap underneath the lumbar spine because the pubic bone, belly button and hips are level. One's not higher or lower than the other. Okay, let's start with abdominals first. Bring the right leg up. I've lost feeling in my right toes. And the left leg up. Take it out. Back to centre. And again, I don't even think my socks are matching today. So really think about this. I love this exercise. Remember, if you're new to abdominals, you can just try one leg at a time and really work on not moving anything. The spine should stay in neutral at all times. We're trying to strengthen the core. Last 10, single. 9. You might feel a little bit around the waist area, lower back. Is your T, transverse abdominis muscles working, your internal obliques, your multifidus, your QLs. There's loads of muscles around the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. One foot down, the other down. Give yourself a nice little tilt. Then find your neutral position. Nice little treat. Jenny loves this. Take your palms so they're facing each other, but don't have them like this, the shoulders. So have your shoulders quite wide. And then we'll go into our scissor for 4. Don't let the ribs come up and away as well. Keep the ribs down. 2, 3. On the 4th one, hold it there. Circle round. Back up. The other way. Oh, I love this. So again, Karen, this is keeping all the shoulder joint moving. The joints require lubrication. One more, and obviously strength, which we did in plank and with weights. And then just gently down, chin towards the chest, just take right ear to shoulder, back to centre, left ear to shoulder, right ear to shoulder, and left. Well done. I'm just going to show you this one, Ruth, a couple more, babe, just because I know your back, you like to stretch your back and your chest. So come off your roller, guys. Sorry, I just jumped off it then, didn't I? I forget that some people struggle on and off. So you're just going to take the top foot, not top foot, the top knee over the bottom knee. Sometimes it's nice to have a little cushion here, but if you haven't got one, don't worry, I haven't. And I'm just going to take that top hand up towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to let my knee come over up towards the ceiling and my belly button. So just a spinal stretch. Take a breath in. And again. And close it back down. Do that one more time. So you just start turning, and then when your hand gets to about there, start letting your knee and your belly button come up with you. So they're looking up towards the ceiling now. Take a breath in. And back to centre. Should just feel quite nice. One more. It can sometimes feel a little bit tight in the lower back, but it's opening up the chest as well. Gently over. And back to centre. And then just gently come onto the other side. Okay. So we're just taking top leg over. We're taking our gaze towards our thumb. Just notice if there's a difference. Once it gets to about there, start letting your knee and your belly button come up. So I feel this in my lower back because my chest is pretty lengthened, to be fair. I don't really get much problem in that. Gently back. And again, breath in. Out. In to stay. Out back. Oh, just keeping that spinal mobility. And again, take your gaze, bring it out, and over. Beautiful. Back to centre. Good work. Come over onto your back. So we're just going to do a little squeezing. Yeah. Hugging knees to chest. Really nice for stretching the lower back out. You can have a little wiggle if you want. And then just bring one knee in, lengthen the other leg, heel down, point the foot, stretching out the hip flexor on the opposite side, stretching out the back on this side. And switch. And I'm just going to do 5 mobility bridges, Ruth, then I know you need to get on the phone. I'm going to turn over them and do a little bit of side leg before we go. So keep the length across the front of your chest, walk your heels towards your bum, take a breath in, gently roll the lower back into the mat, and then start lifting your bottom, lifting your lower back, your mid back. So bridge is all about strengthening the back. Mobilising the spine, providing lubrication for the joints, gently down, bone by bone. Try and do it slowly. Don't let the knees move. If you feel like the knees are moving apart, put something between the inner thighs. And then back up again. Take a breath in. Out, breath down. Remember on bridge we're only landing on our shoulder blades, not on our neck. And again, this time as you start taking it up into bridge, see if you can take your arms with you. without letting the ribs come up and out. Take a breath in, elongate the knees, out, breath down. Beautiful. Actually, let's just do one more. Breath in, slowly down. And then lengthen left leg, just take left hand to the outside of the right lower thigh, just bring that leg over a little bit to stretch out the back. And back to centre, the other side. So hopefully I'm recording this. Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. So, Ruth, I'll say bye home if you need to have a lovely, lovely Christmas brunch. And I'll see you next week, hopefully, babe. For everyone else, you've not done yet, you need to turn over onto your side and draw the tummy in. So feel really strong and pelvically stable. And then we're going to lift the leg. We're going to point the foot. We're going to take it forwards and back. So we're not doing this. Yeah, it's all about stability. Point, back, point, back, point, back, point. So if any of you are doing this recording and you come to studio sometimes and we can get a bit noisy, just think how much harder you work when you are concentrating and not chatting. And to you, I know it's sociable and I love seeing you all, but let's try and think into the new year of just maybe concentrating on the moves a bit. And then drop and lift, drop and lift. If you're chatting, you're more likely to not really think about your core stability. So it's about keeping everything really moving well. The waist is lifted, the navel is gently drawn in, and we are really strengthening our hips. 2, 1, hold, lengthen a bit more if you can, just pulse for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done, that's all we're doing. If you do them well, 3 lots of 12 is more than enough. Maybe 2, 3 times a week if you can. Keep the glute strong, keep the hip strong. All the muscles around the hip. Gently over onto your back and just take little, either a figure 4 stretch. I'm going to say hi to Serena. I miss you, babe. I haven't seen you for so long. Only on Zoom, obviously. Or you can do piriformis, where the easy one is just to lift up and just pull in. I hope you're feeling better soon, darling. Anyone out there who's got this awful flu virus, Debs as well, has been poorly. I hope you get well soon. And then gently back to centre. And then slowly over, let's come over to that other side. And then you're done. So again, bend your bottom knee just to provide this lovely, lovely gap underneath the waist. We don't want to flop everything down and do this. So really think about someone's pulling that top foot and someone's pulling your bottom hand. Draw the tummy in. As you know, I'm only little, I can't afford to get any smaller when I get older, so I'm determined to be the same size when I'm 75 as I am now. I know that's 4 years away, but I wish. So again, lift and just notice, do you have, I have to, if I don't think about it, I could easily do this. But you're not really doing anything, guys, so you're only cheating yourself. That's my prescriptive chat. Maybe we should just make a pact that we chat for the first few minutes of the class and then we all calm down and then we can chat when the class is finished. 4, 3, so notice how I'm pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing, hold, lengthen a bit more if we can, drop, lift, drop. Notice that the waist is keeping exactly the same, there's not a drop and a lift with the waist. Maybe that waist won't be there after Christmas for us all, guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, length and pulse for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done, excellent. Thank you, lucky stars. I've started doing a bit of a bit of a gentle run challenge. So I've done since Sunday, only like 12k, which I know is not a lot for some people, but my running days are pretty much over, I think. So I'm finding it a little bit tough on the old feet. And then either into figure 4, so I can really feel it in my glutes. Hold. Definitely easier than it was my first run on Sunday there. And this one, which is always my favourite. Yeah. So for those of you that have gone Christmas shopping today, you crazy people, I hope it's going to go well. What a beautiful day for town. I know it's cold, but isn't it pretty when it's crisp and snowing outside, or frosty? And then just in your own time, come over onto your front. If you want to practice your roll up first, take everything back. Just notice, I'm going to really exaggerate everything today. So I'm pushing my ribs out. I actually know how to keep them down in a roll up, but if this seems to happen to you, take a breath in. Then start melting them down, the ribs. So ribs come towards the hips and you forward, and it should have no momentum. Reach, restart. By all means, lovelies, if you like roll-ups, feel free to do another 6 or 7. Otherwise, let's just take a quick cow and round into cat, back to neutral. In fact, one more. Round and gently up. Take the heels down, feel a beautiful, beautiful stretch through the heels. If it's too much with both down, just one at a time. Get into the calf muscle, stretch it out. That's where I carry my tension when I'm running. Some people do it more through their hips. Gently down and just have a little rock forwards and back. Don't worry if you can't touch the floor in this. Soften the knees. Soften the knees. And then gently restack back up. And have a little dance. And thanks a lot, guys. Take care, I'll see you soon.